Hi everyone, I'm Emery, and this is my substance abuse discussion. The topic I received was alcohol and other depressants. How many people abuse the drug being researched in the US? So, how many people abuse alcohol? The National Center for Drug Abuse Statistics shares that 1 in 10 Americans over the age of 12 have alcohol use disorder. They also say that 33% of South Dakotans over the age of 18 drink at least once a month. What ways do people obtain alcohol? I know enough about this topic that I didn't need to research it, but people 21 years and older can just buy alcohol from a store. So, yeah. And then underage people obtain their alcohol through someone with a fake ID or an adult most of the time. Particular populations or groups that are more likely to engage in alcohol abuse. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, 16.8 million males 12 and over had alcohol use disorder in 2023 as compared to 12 billion females. So males are more likely than females. And then the race with the highest number of people with alcohol use disorder, so AUD, in the past year were white. The immediate effects of alcohol and how addictive are the substances. People drink alcohol to either celebrate, drown out problems, to cope, to change their mood, and it is a highly addictive substance because it's, if you're over 21, or if you're a kid, I guess, it's super easy to obtain. Sadly. The long-term health impacts and health and life expectancies of people who abuse the alcohol is that the CDC says that underage people who abuse alcohol may face slower brain development. Injuries as a result of accidents from being under the influence can also be a short-term issue, I guess. Another short-term issue is it slows down the functioning of your brain, so it makes your reaction time less. The schedule of the drug and what laws are in place in the US and South Dakota. I'm pretty sure it's the same federal and state, so I'm just gonna. Alcohol is a controlled substance, so it has no schedule. There are laws in place, though, like no driving if you're over 0.08% for blood alcohol content. They test for that either by drawing blood or by the breathalyzer when you get pulled over. The legal age of drinking is 21. Penalties if you are underage and or are in possession of alcohol or if you are consuming it. Adults are not allowed to buy or serve underage folk. That is unless the parent is present and the underage person is 18 to 21 years of age. Sanctions applied when these laws are broken are anyone above the age of 21 is caught buying or selling to minors is a class 1 misdemeanor, so that's $2,000 or 1 year jail time. Businesses who have a clerk that sell to minors get 3 strikes, like the business gets 3 strikes for that server, and after the 3rd strike, they lose their license to sell alcohol. This is a class 2, it is a class 2 misdemeanor to try and buy. If you buy, consume, or possess alcohol as a minor, it is also a class 2 misdemeanor to lie about your age to purchase the alcohol. Class 2 is 30 days of jail time and or a $500 fine. As an adult, there is no law against possessing or consuming alcohol, but distributing to minors is an offense. As I mentioned earlier, that's class 1. But if a person they sell to is 18 to 21, they can sell to them if a parent is present. If it's not, then it's illegal. The additional impacts related to the substance in local communities and across the country. Impacts of this includes exposing children to alcohol by providing it to them as an adult, drunk driving, reckless driving, loss of job, issues with relationships, and a higher risk of being assaulted or assaulting someone are all risks, both locally and unlocally across the country, that are issues with alcohol. Alcohol can be a big problem if it's in the wrong hands and gets abused. Thank you for listening to my discussion about alcoholism.